Alright everybody, welcome to Code Levelers. Today we are going to solve the problem of the day in the Leetcode platform once again. Now the problem we are given today is the number 560 subarray sum equals k. So before we solve this problem, I would suggest to solve 4 more problems before proceeding to this problem, because these topics seem to be kind of difficult for the beginners, so I recommend to follow this procedure to get an overview to solve this problem. Okay, if you think you know some basics of the topics, you can skip to the problem. Okay, now it's so depressing to solve 4 problems in a single day. Now let's start the 2 sums, which is like a baby of the Leetcode platform. It's the first program when you open the problems page. Kind of funny, right? Now this is not just a baby, but this is a baby killer. The topics we are provided here are array and hash table. Okay, now we should perfectly provide the 2 outputs, which are the indexes. Okay, now the target value is 9 and the nums array is 2, 7, 11, 15. Okay, and the output should be 0 and 1. Why? Because 2 plus 7 is equal to 9, which is the targeted value. Okay, nums of 0 plus nums of 1 is equal to 9. No other values form the target in this array. We are given exactly one solution, which are 0 and 1. So let's proceed to the code. So we are now going to use an hash map. Map integer map is equal to new map function, and now we are going to create a result array. Okay, for storing the 2 indexes. New int of 2. Okay, now we are going to create a for loop to iterate to the array. I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Okay, now let's put the values into the map. Put of nums of I and its index value. Okay, we just added it. Now before we are adding an element to the map, we are going to check for it. Okay, so if the map contains key value, that is the nums of I, we should add this index to this array, result of 1 with this index, and the result of 0 to the index of nums of I minus target value minus target. Okay, now we have just added the values to the result array. So now return it, return result. Okay, We are just asked to return the array, which is int. Okay, now let's just run it. Oh, I just left this. Okay. New map instantiated. Oh, new hash map. What's error? I think this should be come first because 7 minus 9 should not be present in that array. Target minus. Okay, not slow. Run it again. Now we got the output, so let's just submit it. The problem is solved is the big of n complexity. So now let's just do another problem which uses okay, let's solve another problem with the topics including array and prefix sum. The previous topics covered for the problems are array and hash table. Now an array and prefix sum. So let's just solve this soon. So what is a pivot element? Let's see. We are given I will explain it in the example itself. Nums is equal to 173656 and the output should be 3. 3 is the index value. Okay. Now let's me explain. Here the given array in which we should check for a pivot element, that is the index, where the sum of all the numbers strictly to the left of the index is equal to the sum of all the numbers strictly to the index right. If the index is on the left edge of the array, then the left sum is 0 because there are no elements to the left. This also applies to the right edge of the array. So if it does not exceed, we should just return -1. Okay. Now, or otherwise we should just return the leftmost pivot index. Okay. I can solve in a brute force method, but I do not want it because I want it in the form of prefix sum. Okay. Now let's begin the code. Okay. And in the meantime I want someone to do a brute force. Okay, because it would make you more inquisitive to this topic. Alright. Okay, let's just begin with this code. Int, first we should declare a total variable for storing the sum of all the elements. Okay, and another variable like left sum, which acts as a prefix sum for the case. Okay, for of int num. Okay, for of int num. Okay, for of int nums colon num colon nums. Total in num colon num total plus is equal to left sums, I think. No, nums num. Okay, total num, and once again we should just go to iterate through the array and use the prefix sum to find the pivot. Okay, are you understanding it? Okay, let's proceeding it through the problem. This problem is kind of tricky for some beginners but I hope you will get on with the practice. I less than nums dot length I plus plus if of left sum is equal to now we should check the right sum, that is which I am going to create is equal to the total sum minus left sum minus nums of I. If you just dry run this program in a paper, you can just understand the concept, I guarantee you. This is just a simple topic, total and the left sum. If you just look from the right side, you can understand it. Left sum minus nums of I. Okay. Now we should return the ith value, that is the index, if that becomes an equal value. Okay. Now we should need to update the left sum iteratively. Left sum plus is equal to nums of I. Alright. Now or otherwise we should just return what? Minus 1, just in the case. Okay, return minus 1. Okay guys, let me just show you this in here, how this is working in the background. So now let's take 1/7 this example. Okay, now initially we just calculate the total value, where the total value should be tot is equal to total value is 1 plus 7 plus 1 plus 7 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus no 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. Okay. Okay, which will be equal to 1 plus 7 8, 8 plus 3 11, 11 plus 6 17, 17 plus 5 22, 22 plus 6 28. Okay, 28. Now in each iteration we are going to add the left sum value with this. So how it will be like this, as 1 comma I think 8 and 11, and then what is the value, 8 and 11, and then so 1 8 11 plus 8 17, 17 plus what should I do, 17 plus 5 22. Okay, 22 plus 6 28. Okay, we just got this. But when the left sum, that is initially the left sum should be 0 value. Okay, so no need to check, obviously, just for the edge cases, so no need to want it. Okay, now first the total value minus 0 and minus 1 is equal to 27. Okay, which is the right sum in here. This is the right sum. Okay. Okay, for your better understanding, I will just cut this. Okay. Okay, the right sum is equal to okay. Okay, what this? Oh, I just left this. Okay, let's just submit this. Okay, now coming back to the topic where you are discussing the dry run case. So this is the right sum value. Initially 0 is not equal to our 27. So let's just keep that, and once again we are going to add 1. Again the loop continues, and again the right sum should be 28. What's the value? Minus 1. Left sum value is 1 minus nums of I. Nums of I is now 7. Okay, which is equal to 20. Okay, 20. Now this 20 is not equal to our 7. Oh, sorry, 1. Now once again the loop continues until where the left sum is equal to the right sum. Okay, I think it should be at the one second, I should check this index 3. So 28 minus 11 minus the value should be, I think, 6. Okay, 6, which is equal to 28 minus 11 minus 6 is equal to 11. Okay, now the left sum should be 11 here. So let's just return the index value. Okay, that's all fine. Now just breaking the for loop and then return the value. Okay, it's just so simple. You just need to know what a prefix sum is. Okay, now let's moving on to another problem. Let's just solve subarray sum. Okay, now I think I will get brain rot after watching a medium problem. Okay guys, let's just start this video. Now subarray sum equals k. Given an integer nums and an integer k, return the total number of subarrays whose sum equals to k. A subarray is a contiguous non-empty subsequence of elements within an array. Blah blah blah. Let's just go into the topic first. The topics. We are just solved two combination, array and hash table and array and prefix sum. Now 3 topics will be covered in this. Okay guys, if you have any problem in solving this problem on your own, let's just hop into the discussions so that you can get some help. Okay, I should not be doing this, but I should. We are given the input value nums 1, 1, 1, 1 and the kth value is equal to 2. We should return the output 2. Okay, all right. I think there should be something going on here. I think I just got into a trap. This problem is just going to be way more difficult than it looks. These constraints. What the hell? Okay, let's just try to solve this. Okay, and obviously we are just going to just use the hash map. okay, hash map integer comma integer, and then map value, map is equal to new hash map. Hey guys, you can just watch some tutorials made by some other YouTubers to know the DSA concepts. Okay, it will be helpful for you to solve more problems not only in Leetcode but also in Geek for Geeks and Hacker Rank. Okay. Okay, now I just declare two variables, sum and result, to, and then I think I should have been using a case at the beginning of the value. Okay, now this subarray function is just so messy. Oh, sorry. What should I do? I think we should just going to use map dot put off the values in this array. Sorry, for using just for the edge cases. Okay, should just use a for loop int I is equal to int. Now let's just current value, okay, current values to hop on this iteration, and I'm going to just add the current value to our sum variable. Okay, now yeah, just added. Now just have to put this value map dot put off sum comma map dot get or default of sum comma 0 plus 1, because we are going to add these values to this map. This represents the frequency. Okay, I'll just read frequency for the values, that is the sum we calculated into the map. So we should just check for the cases where the map contains the key value, the sum minus the kth value. If of map dot contains key of sum minus k. Okay, now there exists a key, that hash map key should be equal to the sum minus kth value. Okay, now it should be fine. So we should just add the values. This is 1 and 2. Again, this was 1 and 2. So there should be 2 subarrays. Okay, so there should be 2 subarrays. So we are going to use this result value to add up to this value. I think result plus is equal to okay, map dot get of sum minus k. I think this should work out fine. Let's just run this. Oh shit, I just return return the result value. I think okay, result value, and then I am getting an error here. Okay, map.put0 command the edge case, because it should start with a 1 value as here. The numth length should be 1. Okay, let's just show if this works. I worked. Now I want to show you guys this one. I submitted this problem and 1.5 years ago, after a year. Okay, now let's go to the continuous subarrays problem. So this problem is same as the previous one. Okay, the only difference here is we should find the subarrays. Okay, and the length should be at least 2, and the sum of its elements of the subarray is a multiple of k. Okay, which means this is the sum, and where the modulus value, by the modulus value and the kth value should be equal to 0. Okay, so if it does equal to 0, then it should be a multiple. Okay, it sure has to be a multiple. Now let's get into the program. I think I'll just copy this code and I'll read. Okay, I just copied this, and then once again, now integer nums and then integer k, it's the same values, same names. So let's just go into this code. Initially the sum is equal to 0, I take it as such, and this one is a boolean function, so I don't need this one. It should be returning a result value as true or false. Okay, now let's go into this. For of int current names. Okay, sum plus is equal to current. Fine, and I think I need the indexes for this. Okay, let's just change this. I less than nums dot length I plus plus, then sum plus is equal to nums of y, which I'm calculating. Okay, now map dot contains key of sum. Now I think I should just change here the key value sum should be, if it is present, we need to check if the subarray's length is at least 2. If of subarray means this is why I should be having an index value for checking it. I minus map dot get sum of get of sum, which should be greater than 1, because 2 should be the greater than 1, so at least 2 should be greater than 1. Okay, or 3 can be greater than 1, 4 can be greater than 1. Okay, because in this given examples the outputs are always greater than 1. Okay, the size should be 2, and I think I don't want this. Sum comma I for storing the index values. mm, okay. Now we should be implementing the important part here, which is obviously we need to check if it is a multiple of k. Okay, so we are going to use modulo arithmetics here. The modulo operator is basically used for finding remainders, so it should be essential factor for learning DSA in solving mathematical problems with different mathematical constraints. So if the kth value is not equal to 0, handling edge case, now we should just get the remainder of the sum, which sum is equal to sum modulus is equal to k. Okay, let's just okay, let's hope it runs. Illegal statement. Oh, okay, I just didn't return true if it is, or otherwise return false. Okay, let's just run this. Okay, let's just submit this code. Let's see, I hope this accepts. 79 passed, one failed. I think I knew why this is. Okay. Shit. See this case, this constraints doesn't satisfy this because I just initialized the first index. Okay, it should not be first index, it should be how should I say, index minus 1, because it should not be inside the loop. Okay, because if we get the remainder 1, if we get the remainder of 0, how to tell this. Okay, I'll just do it. Which case I should just do this. Okay, let me just do this in here. Now initially we are just going to with the example 23. For 23 in this array, sum modulo is equal to k, where 23 modulo 6, which is equal to 5. Okay, so the map doesn't contain this value, so we are just going to add it in the map as 0 comma minus 1, which is already present. We just initialize that at first, and then once again we are just going to add 5. Okay, because of this case. Okay, once again we are just going for the second iteration, where I is equal to 1 and this value is equal to 2. Okay, for this case let's just 23 plus 2, I think again 23 plus 2, which is equal to the value 25. This 25th value mod 6 is equal to 1, modulo 6 is equal to 1. So what should I say, so we are just going to add it once again for this index as 1 comma 1, and then once again Let's check for this next one as 25, which we got, plus 4, this one. Okay, 25 plus 4, which is equal to 29. Okay, we just got 29, and we are going to use modulus once again, where 29 modulo 6 is equal to 5. Okay, 5 is already present here in the index 0. So 2 and 4, sorry, so what I am trying to convey is the subarray 2 and 4 has a length of 2 and its sum is divisible by k. Okay, because if we divide this value 4 plus 2, each is equal to 6, and 6 modulo 6 is obviously 0, right? We just got the answer. Okay, so that's how it works. Let's just miss this. Oh, 83 test cases passed. I think I can't solve this problem now. If I continue this problem, I will get brain rot. So let me solve this in some other day.
A few moments later.
So now we just don't have to waste time and go to the problem of the day. Okay, sorry guys, I will just try to come up with a solution soon. This problem. Okay, now wait, I think I just found this error. I think we can skip this place, right? Let me just try this. Okay. Sorry, I just missed the else statement here. Okay, now we just got this answer. Think I just submitted this first. Okay, this is my first attempt, I think. Okay, now let's go to the make some dividend. Okay, now this problem number is 1590. We should make some divisible by p. Given an array of positive integers, now remove the smallest subarray possibly empty such that the sum of the remaining elements is divisible by 2. Sorry, p. It is not allowed to solve the whole array. Okay, it's taking time. I should just solve this quick. A subarray is defined as a contiguous block of elements in the array. Inputs nums is 3142 and p is equal to 6. The sum of the elements in nums is 10, and this one's just way too complex than the above problems, I think, but I hope I can solve this again. Guys, it takes time to solve this problem, but I'll just try to solve in 20 or 30 minutes. Okay, int okay, what should I do? Int sum as the before problem. and then once again you can use for loop. That's the previous problems. Num plus equal to int num colon nums, and then again we are going to have the total sum here. Okay, fine, we just got the total sum as from the above example: 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2, which is equal to 4 4 2 8 10, which is equal to 10. Okay, now as the previous problem we used modulo arithmetic, so now once again we are just going to use this. Okay, my knuckle is breaking. And we are just going to get a target where remainder first let's create a hash map. hash map hash map hash map hash map hash map all the way. Map new hash map new hash map. Okay, I'm going to handle the case where removing the prefix itself, just that works I think. Okay, map dot put off 0 comma -1. All right, and what I do, should I do? Subarray is contiguous block of elements in the array. Now let's just create a current remainder as 0, and we are just asked to get the minimum length, right? Return the length of the smallest subarray. So obviously we are going to use a minimum function. Okay, going to use minimum function. So let's create one int minimum length, which is equal to nums dot length. Okay, now let's go through the loop. For of int I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot length. Oh guys, I am sick of this. Okay, let's hope we can finish this problem in time. I is equal to 0, current, what should I do with this current value? Okay, we can just create I think we should just, by checking this, if there is a previous index that would form a valid remainder, I think we should just minimize the length of the subarray to remove this. Okay, that's my idea. So the current remainder should vary based on different places, different num value. Okay, so current should be current plus is equal to nums of I taking the modulus of this 6. Okay, to check if this is divisible by, sorry, this should be not 6, this should be p. Okay, the sixth p value, that is the 6. Okay, now what should we do next? I think we should just create a temporary remainder. which is the needed one. So let's just create this as temp rem should be equal to let me just use my paper. I think the value should be guys, this is just getting too complex. This should not be a medium problem, it should be placed in the hard level. Okay, 0 plus 3 modulo 6 3 and 3 minus 4 plus 6, the needed remainder. Okay, so okay, fine. I think 3 minus 4. Alright. I think I am just forgetting something in here. Okay, I think I got this, guys. Hope let this works, guys. So we need a target remainder. Okay, no, perfect remainder. Okay, which is equal to, okay, perfect remainder. So how we are going to get this? Just by using the simple one, perfect rem is equal to the sum we found, sum modulus p. Okay, sum modulus p, and we should just check if the perfect rem for this this is an edge case is equal to 0, then it should return minus 1 I think. Okay, solved one edge case. Now let's solve this temp remainder. For this temp remainder, I think will be, I can't wake up tomorrow morning. My eyes are closing, but I'll just try to finish this. Current, I think, wait second, current. Okay, I'll just use this current minus perfect rem. Okay, which is obviously, I think, okay, plus p modulus p. Okay, no, sorry, I think we should just change this perfect rem plus p. Okay, okay, now, and once again we should just use the modulus function p. Okay, now I think I will just check this, where 3 plus 4, because perfect rem is 4 for the case, because 10 modulus 6 is equal to 4. Okay, this one is essential because we are going to use this one in this case. Okay, 3 plus 4, sorry, 3 minus 4 plus 6 modulus 6, which is equal to 3 minus 4 minus 1 plus 6 is equal to 5. 5 modulus 6 is equal to 5. Okay, now let's put the values in the map. Once again, put map dot put off car comma I, which is the index values. I'm just going to die tonight if I can't solve this. Okay, again we are just going to use the map dot contains key as we used on above cases, above problems. Temporem. Okay, temporary rem. If it contains, so as I just mentioned above, we should be using a minimum function for this minimum len. Minimum len is equal to math dot minimum of min len comma the index value. Okay, the index value minus, what should I get? Yeah, just going to use the values added in the map. In my case, I think already I should be adding this value 5. Okay, map dot get off because of temporary reminder. Okay, temporary reminder. Okay, and should be returning the minimum length. Okay, minimum length. Okay, let's just try to run this. My god, line number 6. Okay, let's just put this. Now run this problem once again. Okay, missing this. How many places I just left that? Okay, here. Contains key of temporary remainder. Contains, spelling mistake, syntax error. Okay, now at least this is submitting. At least the first place is correct. Okay, what's here in here? 6 3 5 2 p is equal to 9. We are getting 2 here. Okay, let me just change this here. Current is equal to curve plus. Okay, I see the error here. Okay, let's just run this again. Second case is satisfied. Now what's this problem? Output is -1 now. Okay, why is this happening? Okay, perfect reminder. Sorry guys, 1 plus, because here the test is 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6, where 6 modulus 3 is equal to 0. So we are just going to return 0. I think it is just greedy. I'm so greedy. Return minimum length. Okay, just let's run this. Okay, this has just submitted. Now I just accepted, not submit. Just submit this. Holy shit, 74 test cases passed. Expected -1. I didn't use -1 here. Okay, where should I just do that? Okay, we have just got the minimum length value. Okay, now we should just check that the minimum length okay, let's just use a ternary operator. Otherwise minimum length is equal to num start length if it is okay question mark, or otherwise once again I should just review the description. It doesn't give anything. Smallest subarray, return the length of smallest subarray, say 0 or -1 if not possible. Okay, why is that wrong answer? 1 2 3. I think this is impossible. So why is this thing so -1? Wait, minimum length less than 0 question mark -1 colon not 0 1 -1 I'm starting, sorry, minimum length. Let's just run this. This is accepted. Once again same problem. Okay, let's see if the minimum length is equal to num start length. Okay guys, I'm getting it. Okay, the num start length, so we should just use a ternary operator. -1 colon min len. Okay, now let's just hope this works. Okay, let's just submit this once again. Super, I'm just getting an error. Just 3 test cases guys, not working. Mm. Ten thousand p is equal to 3. How to wait a second. 3 3 3 3c 3c 1c 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 3c modulus 3 should be accepted 0. Then why I'm not getting it. So let's check this. Okay, okay, these are just fine. Okay, okay. Where did I go wrong? Okay, if perfect remainder is equal to 0, I should be getting perfect answer in here, because that is the perfect remainder should be equal, right? And they are equal. Okay. Alright guys, finally I did it. Now let me show it how this is done. Okay. My god. I just changed the variable type from int to long. Okay. Because this modulus value can be L of as we are checking for the long variables. Okay. Long data types. So I just changed it. I think I should have more practice to think about this. And then again I changed here because for the temporary remainder. Okay, these are the changes I have done to check get the result, because it is already checking and the answer is perfect. Alright, so for I will meet you again soon in the next video tomorrow. Okay, goodbye friends. I hope you will like this video. So subscribe to my channel for more contents. Okay, fine. Let's meet in another hellish day. Okay, until then, bye bye.